we would like you to describe each player in 3 words and then give a little synopsis about the player and your thoughts and feelings on them. So we'll start with Brennan Camp's in your good books at the moment.
Well, yeah, he is. I like Brennan because there's an old adage in football, like he'll put his head under a bus for the team. He is a sort of young player that's got the old attributes of being, when he crosses the white line, he would do anything to win. He'll go in for a challenge where he's got a 20% chance of winning it. And that's why he scores all these corners, because he sees the ball, he just charges at it and everyone just has to get out the way. So, yeah, I love Brennan.
3 words to describe him?
3 words. Quiet, talented, mental.
Love that.
Yeah. Some footballers have got this thing where they're a different person, Jekyll and Hyde on and off the pitch. He's in that category.
Louie Ainsley?
Loads of potential. Yeah, I think he needs to cut his hair a little bit.
You're not a fan of the old curtain bangs?
Well, no, do you know what? I feel like he could take a few inches off it. So, but no, loads of potential. We are excited at seeing the Gibraltar international captain on the football field. He picked up a really innocuous injury, like a quad injury in football. When you're not moving, is a bit like weird. It's a bit like you just putting a muscle in bed, like it just can't happen. So we're all a bit puzzled as to how it came about. So we'll have to see.
Bit fragile.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on to Dan Pybus.
3 words: funny, crazy. Yeah, I'd say talented. He's a brilliant footballer. When we signed Dan Pybus, he had the best data in the National League, the league above us, from York City, and he's come here. We've had a lot of fun. With Dan, he's took a few injuries, but he's great. He's great he's the comedian amongst the pack. If Dan told you he'd done something, no matter what it was, you wouldn't be surprised. He's
class clown.
Yeah, he's a great mixture of carefree and vulnerable all at the same time. So he's good fun, Dan. You never know. You never know what's going to happen next with Dan. Yeah.
Okay. How about Niall McManus?
He's been here a long time. When I first signed Niall McManus many years ago, and I loved Niall. We was in the stand at Dorking and we'd just done the signature. He went, "Gaffer, I just wanted to know something." He said, "I just like running." I said, "Well, that's good, Niall. Do you take the ball with you, right, or not?" Yeah. So, but bizarrely, he just loves running. Niall has played in Dorking Wanderers' biggest matches in front of 12, 14,000. And Niall's one of those boys, he's such a good lad that sometimes you don't talk to them enough because they get on with the job in hand. They're professional, they know what's what. He's very much every part of the old Wanderers brand.
Jimmy Muitt.
Well, he's my favourite Jimmy, probably. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's sensitive. Jimmy's so sensitive. Jimmy is like, you've got to watch what you say when you say it. Very sensitive, really skinny. We call him the flying Quaver. Like, you remember the Quavers? He's shaped like one, and then when he goes down the wing, he looks like one. But he's so good at football, and the fans love him. At half time in the changing room, his head goes bright red, like literally bright red. Like, I've never seen anything like it.
Probably a bit scared of you, Mark.
No, but maybe. But he'll tell you that. But everybody else looks tired and they're sweating. But if it was a traffic light, he'd stop. He goes bright red when he plays football, which is weird. But he is the nicest boy around. That's why he's been here so long. I never want Jimmy to wear anybody else's strip. He's one of ours.
Dennon Lewis.
He's pretty. He's a really good guy. And to be fair, like, Dorking gives people a bit of a home. Do you know what I mean? These professional footballers, like, you don't realise sometimes they can do 3-5 years floating around all these clubs and it becomes pretty passive. Like, the income's low end of football, which is, like an average office job, if you like. But I feel like Dennon found a bit of a home here, and he's got great banter. Obviously, he dresses good. Obviously, alongside Charlie Carter, it's not ideal because they get prettier, which obviously you'd imagine it improves us and what we want to get out of our looks and health and stuff like that, but it doesn't really work that way. But no, he's been a real asset to the club.
What's your thoughts on his Love Island days?
I don't know how he got on, to be fair, but I can see why he was on there. I'll say that. He was walking towards me the other day, accidentally wiping his chin with his shirt so I could see his abs. Do you know what I mean? It was like looking in the mirror, to be fair, Ella.
James McShane. Got 3 words for him?
Yes. Weeble. You know, like a Weeble, like you flick them and then like they can never fall over. So when you watch him play football, he never falls over. Even if he ends up flat on his back, he'll just pop up again without actually falling over. No, he is the magician. He is I think one of my, someone now been down to my 5 best moments, Dorking Wanderers. He's definitely in one of them. Like, he joined us when we was way down the leagues. He's been here into his 10th year. So he joined us way down the leagues, part-time, etc. And then we beat Notts County the year that them and Wrexham finished in the top 2. We beat Notts County 3-1 at Meadowbank, sold out, rammed, sun shining. He got a hat-trick, walked off with a match ball. And actually, I was watching, randomly, I got sent the clip from the Disney Channel. It was on Welcome to Wrexham. And they showed the clip of McShane's hat-trick. And I look at that and just think, sometimes you never, especially at Dorking, you don't get time to sit back and look at great moments. He's been involved in all of our biggest moments. So, superbly talented footballer.
Charlie Carter.
Charlie's the pin-up boy. He loves the club. It's hard, you know, like he's got everything, you know. He's a leader. He's so good at football. He's a winner. You know, I remember he split his head open in the FA Cup last year and I'm on the side of the pitch and we're looking at it and he's like, I want to carry on, Gaffer, just leave me out there, just stick something in it. And it was a big gash and I'm like, Charlie, you're going to have to come off. And yeah, I feel like he's one of those that joined Dorking and probably didn't realise how much it would suit him. He's brilliant behind the scenes. He's got the sweet spot of being funny but yet being the club captain. And I know that all the other girlfriends probably wish their boyfriend was Charlie Carter because he is a good-looking boy.
So the epitome of a Dorking Wanderers player.
Yeah, I think so. He really is. Yeah, we love Charlie.
Josh Taylor.
It's similar to Charlie, really. He's been here a long time, though. He's been here into his 5th year or something like that. And I love Josh. Best thing when I think of Josh, because I'm not that hardcore football manager, really. Like, I love all the finer things in football. And what I love about Josh is he hugs his dad every game. It literally breaks my heart even talking about it. I watch him. His dad, I don't think has ever missed a game. And to this day, I can imagine he's been doing it since he's a little boy. He comes from a great family. And every game, I always see him go up to his dad, hug his dad at the end of the game. And I love it. He is such a good lad.
Okay, how about Luke Moore?
Been here years. He's just not aged, really. Yeah, but he's been brilliant for the club. Moro's been here through all of our success and he's had loads of memories. We've had great memories together. He's still here. He's still at it.
Dan Gallagher.
Yeah, when I think of Dan, I think of like Jesus Christ superstar, like in terms of his look. Dan came here like when we was down the leagues and he was going to be a 2nd, 3rd choice. He's been here years. His family are, you know, big fans of the club as well. He's an absolute warrior. Everything he's good at, the average football fan doesn't spot. But he's good at all the sort of the dark arts of the game and all the bits that someone has to do. He sort of digs a lot of trenches.
Frank Vincent.
Obviously, just getting to know Frankie, but he's very different. He's a very different footballer. I said to him, where are you going away on holiday this year? And I'm expecting him to say Marbella, Ibiza. He said, well, I'm going to go travelling on my own. I'm going to go Brazil, Argentina. And I'm going to get them like hippie vibes from Frank. He's come back with some tea that he's now carrying around with him drinking. Very different player. He's found his sort of home a little bit because he's knocked around the non-league scene, or the professional scene, sorry, and he loves it here. And we treat him in the way he wants to be treated. But I think he's a different person to what you get in every changing room, and that really works with us.
George Francomb.
He falls into that category of like Tony, where He spent his whole career being serious, and then he's come here and he must think, blimey, this is different. He played 1,000 Football League games, and weirdly, half of them at centre mid, half of them at right back, which is really weird to get for a footballer, like two completely different positions. With George, he is loyal, professional, clean. He's just a clean living guy. And like...
In terms of like what he eats.
Yeah. He looks beautiful, like he's just really professional. So I think that's where that's as much as I can say on George.
2 forwards left. Jason Pryor we'll start with.
My hero. Yeah, my hero basically. Yeah, I love Jason. To be fair, there's a few catching up with him, but you can't teach certain things in life. And Jason Pryor, it's just got that thing where in the moment he'll deliver something, right? Also, in the changing room, no one wants to win more than him. You can't, managers can do a job of motivating, but it really helps when the player you've got, he understands everything you tell him. He helps his teammates understand what to do. When the going gets tough, he gets tough. He doesn't get going.
Gets going.
Yeah, right. And he's been pivotal to our promotions, and everyone knows I love Jason. He can do no wrong. I don't care if he trains. I don't really care what he does, really. He can do anything, really. When Jason leaves this club, I'll probably pack it in. Me and Jason are probably, I don't know.
Sail off into the sunset.
No, yeah, we'll probably just start having movie nights and watch X Factor on a Saturday. Britain's Got Talent, get takeout curries.
Might struggle to watch X Factor these days.
If he'll have me, that is. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I love Jason. He stands up and he's counted and he delivers the goods.
Oh, shed a tear.
Yeah.
Okay, finally, Alfie Rutherford.
Yeah, like he is the one that's approaching Jason for me. He is going to score 30 goals. If they were betting on Alfie scoring goals, you would not get more than even money him getting 30 goals. He's already scored in this division 35, I think it was, without taking penalties. He's since had he's had a heart operation and an ACL operation, and he's now back to his best. And he is, when other people say, oh, I've got a bit of a cold, this boy was literally 26, a scar from here to there, where he had to have a heart op. He had a heart op and his ACL cruciate ligament operated on within 2 months of each other. Never moaned, smiled, and he's back playing football. And I think he'll be the biggest success of our club this season. I absolutely predict he has got goals. These are your 3 words: goals, goals, goals.